Today is not an ordinary day. Today is Tisha B'Av, the 9th of Av in the Jewish calendar. It has been a national day of mourning for the Jewish people for 2,000 years. How is this possible? So many ask in our literature, why don't you just get over it already? So your temple was destroyed 2,000 years ago. So what? Why do you care? Move on already. And our tradition teaches us no. You hold your vision of the new at the same time as you feel the pain of the brokenness of what was. When I learned about this day recently, I learned that there are two aspects to mourning. Tisha B'Av is observed in the Jewish calendar as a day of mourning. What do? We fast for 25 hours from sundown in the evening of the day that we're observing through dark the next day. So it began this year Saturday night. And we go until Sunday night at dark. And this comes to be 25 hours. No eating, no drinking. Completely different day. It is not an ordinary day. And I got up this morning and I thought, what do I do today to make this a meaningful day? And I have to say that you are part of what makes a day meaningful to me. To know that there are people who share a sense of a deep mission to bring a higher soul's calling out into the world makes a difference to me. It matters to me that what you do in the world matters to you, and that you are committed to doing something for the next person as well. And so when I learned about these two aspects of mourning, one is the mourning for something that has been lost. It's taken away. A person has passed away, a time, a vision, something, it's gone and it's not coming back. And that is one aspect of mourning. And the other is the yearning for the future, that deep longing we have for something bigger and brighter and more than what has been before. And this yearning for the future, it has joy in it. And yet it is a joy that is tinged with pain and loss and sadness. The brokenness we feel, tinged inside of the joy of what we yearn for, is something that is powerful, healing, and transformational at the same time. So this morning, what did I do? I got up and I went for a walk. And I took my phone as a recording device with me. I like to speak into my phone and let it type my thoughts for me. And then I bring them home and I edit them. And you can read them in this very newsletter. And it's really the first thing I did after I said some prayers was think about, what do I want to say to somebody else? What does this day say to me that I want to say to you? And one of my insights is this. I talk so much about story and the power of it, the depth, the importance of it. And truly, a day of mourning is a day of story. We remember stories. We retell the stories of pain from our past on a day of mourning. When we in our tradition go to visit a person who is in actual individual personal mourning, we ask them to tell the story of the person who has passed. Tell us what you remember. What is this remembering? Why does it matter? Isn't it easier to just forget and go on? Just put that all behind you, forget it, and just move on. So yes and no. The thing is, there is a kind of remembering that is something that will give us wisdom and insight and allow us to get up. There's nobody in this physical world of human beings who has not mourned for something, fallen down, been hurt, been ill, lost something that is beloved to you, wish you had done something differently. The question is, how do we get up? What story do we tell ourselves, first of all, about what has happened? And then what wisdom have we learned? And how do we go forward and make a new vision and make it better? So I hope that is what this day will be about for me and for my people and for all of you. Take some time today to look around inside your being, inside your life, and look at what has been broken. Notice the pain of it. Take a moment to mourn. But we get up halfway through this day, we begin to get up. And we have a tradition that redemption begins also on this day of mourning, that new possibility is born out of the ashes of the old brokenness. So I want to send you a blessing, that you will have the courage to look at what has been broken and the courage to step forward into what is new and what is calling you. If I can help you on your way, ask me for that help. Take the courage to join me. Become part of In the Story, a new vision that I am creating. It is a way to go into the old and broken stories and into our new visions and our new stories, and to bring out our soul's calling into the world so that we can make a difference, so that we can create stories of wonder and joy, so we can find ways to get up when we fall down, and so that we can help those who need us. So I wish you many blessings. If you are looking to go forward, click the links on my newsletter, on my website. Book a time to talk to me so we can lift each other up and we can all go out into the world and make a difference with our stories, our visions, and our wisdom.